So thank you for answering Red Dragon in Wales, because that is the first book. That's the book that was written before Silence of the Lambs, and Hannibal Lecter helps Jack Crawford catch the Red Dragon. So I always wondered why he named himself Red Dragon. All right, Michael Davies-Hughes rolling in from the Shell Station. Again, 11 days, 22 hours, 16 minutes. Third solo overall, second in the men's solo division of the 2021 World's Toughest Bicycle Race across America. Which makes Jeff Magnuson the world's toughest bicycle director. Our pristine media team, Kurt, Vic, Tara, Jen. Thanks for all your hard work this week. Thank you. I don't believe a word you just said, but thank you. Shout out to Martin Landsman, who we'll be talking to after Michael Davies-Hughes finishes. We'll be talking with, not to. If anybody wants a cowbell, there is one sitting up on the stage that's ready to be rung. This lovely lady in the purple looks like she's ready to poised and ready to go on this cowbell. So So, like Eric Newsholm, who just finished, this was Eric's third attempt at Ram, and he finished, taking the victory in the men's solo division. Michael Davies-Hughes, this is Ram attempt number 2. Just found out that he was below the cutoff time and pulled it 2,800 miles. So good to see him make it this time. Had us biting our nails, but it counts. He did a great job. That is scary as can be for that racer because they are well aware of the time. All right, Michael Davies-Hughes going through Church Circle, so he should be here less than 5 minutes. And Martin Landsman, if we could have you come up after Michael is finished on stage. Green Street. All right, Michael Davies-Hughes is coming down Green Street, less than 2 minutes out. Except there is a car being towed on Green Street, and Michael Davies-Hughes is stuck behind that. So I love giving you false hope. All right, latest update. They are moving, but slowly. All right, they are off Green Street and headed to the parking lot. Unless Jeff is going to give us more bad news. But no, he's not. All right, here he comes. Michael Davies-Hughes. Second ram attempt, 11 days, 22 hours, 16 minutes. I don't think he's stopping again. Way to go, Michael. Michael, I bet you'd like that helmet taken off your head. Let's have a big cheer for Michael Davies-Hughes. Rick Bothling, you want to come give this man his hard-earned medal? So, second time at Ram. I love that you have 2020 on the back of your jersey. Does that mean someone made a misread on the year, or you were planning on being here last year?
Yeah, so I ordered the jersey early for last year, and we have a little, superimposed one on the back of it. So it's a little play on both 2020 and 21. So, yeah, happy to be here this year.
So tell us what happened in 2018. You almost got here back then. What was the difference between then and 21? And I don't mean 3 years.
Yeah, in 21, we made it between Chillicothe and Athens, Ohio. Really ran out of time and pushed too hard to the Mississippi River, and my body had just given out. I just had nothing left. And this year, after the desert, things got better, and due in no small part to Team Red Dragon, we said we're in this for the long haul, and that long haul meant all the way to the finish line.
So conditions this year in the desert were as bad as I've ever seen, and that's from starting way back in the 90s when we started the last weekend of July. It at least cooled off at night. You didn't get any respite from the heat. It was always up over 100. How did you get through that and then recover enough to ride strong the rest of the way?
Yeah, to be perfectly honest with you, George, I hit some really low points in the desert at Montezuma Creek before making that change over to Cortez and looking forward to the better the weather. I essentially gave up. I talked to my crew chief and I talked to one of my crew members and I said, I can't do this anymore. I was so depleted from the heat. I had absolutely nothing. And my crew chief told me, hey, you have a choice. If you know, then you know. But if you don't know, don't you want to find out? And
that sounds like Sandy Earl.
and at that time, I felt like I actually knew, like I was done. But in order to spend time trying to formulate an exit strategy and what I was going to tell my crew, what I was going to tell my family, I needed some time. And, well, I had a bike and we were between time stations. So I got on the bike and I started pedaling. And, well, before I knew it, I was feeling stronger, and those thoughts of quitting disappeared and were replaced by thoughts of determination and opportunities being given that I needed to take full advantage of. And as a team, we did. We went from strength to strength. We got stronger than Rockies. We got stronger as the race went on, and realized that, we were going to make it.
The attitude I'm hearing from the riders, this really exemplifies RAM. I mean, of being at complete rock bottom, ready to go. Just the teamwork for the solo riders of having their crews be so encouraging, not sympathetic and babying you along, but really wanting you to meet your goal and finish.
Yeah, absolutely, George. When I stopped believing in myself, which I did, my team did not, and they continued to believe in me, and that's really what got me through. So thank you, Team Red Dragon.
Now, you definitely had us sweating bullets for a while, because there were a few times your predicted finish time was not looking good. I mean, I know coming in when you're pressing the cutoff time, that adds a lot of unnecessary pressure. How did you deal with that?
Yeah, we were so far down in Durango in terms of the time cutoff. In a way, it took the pressure off, but it fortified my determination. I guess to prove people wrong, that you can come back from a huge deficit and overcome. And I think we proved that. And hopefully it gives hope for other people who come to that time cutoff in Durango or even in the Mississippi River and feel like, I don't know if I can really make it. You can make it, you really can make it. So,
and I think you really exemplify the Ram rider. You're someone who is incredibly fast in the centuries, double centuries, Ram qualifiers. You're always up there fighting for the win. Just explain how much harder Ram actually is than a 500 or 1,000K. Yep, the smile said it all.
There is absolutely no comparison whatsoever. The mental aspect of it, just the sheer exhaustion, the immensity of it. It's one thing to overcome feeling unwell if you're in a century or a double century, but if you feel unwell in a 3,000-mile race against all the elements, all the challenges that Ram throws upon you, then you can be in some real trouble. So having the mental attitude that, just being patient, because if you feel great, it's not going to last. Conversely, if you feel badly, that's not going to last either. So it's a matter of taking advantage of those good times and building upon them, and then also realizing that when you feel bad, it too shall pass.
What are your plans now that you've finished? I know sleep, but, maybe the rest of the year.
Yeah, well, definitely spending time with family, and I intend to go over to one of the taverns or eateries across the way here and indulge. But beyond that, I just want to spend time at home with my family and be a dad and be a husband for a while.
Michael Davies-Hughes, congratulations. It's been really rewarding watching you come across. I'm so happy you made it.